Happy New Year. Today I'm going to be meal prepping for my husband and I'm going to be making some stuffed salmon with Brussels sprouts and brown rice. And these are the ingredients below. I have my salmon, cream cheese, Parmesan cheese, garlic, fresh garlic, butter, or you can use olive oil, onions, Brussels sprouts, fresh spinach, and then I have my different seasons here. And everything will be down below in the description. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let's get right into the video. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and cut up some lemon, and I'm gonna go ahead and squeeze that over the salmon. So now that we have the lemon juice squeezed over the salmon, I'm gonna make sure I get some of that juice on all of the pieces. And I normally take out the skin off of the salmon. The only time I leave the skin is if we're gonna grill it outside on the grill, but I don't like the skin on there. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the fresh spinach to the pan with the onions and saute it. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and add the seasoning to the spinach and the onions. So some salt, some garlic powder, onion powder. Then I'm gonna add some fresh garlic to it. Black pepper, and Cajun seasoning. And we're going to go ahead and let it saute before we mix it with the cream cheese. Okay, so we don't want to put raw onions, so this is why I'm actually sauteing it. And another thing you could actually do is you can chop up the spinach. Even if you get fresh spinach, you could chop it up some more instead of putting it like I did. That's another thing that you can do. But I'm gonna saute it with the onions and season it up a little bit so that way it still has flavor before I mix it with the cream cheese and the Parmesan cheese. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and add the Parmesan cheese. then you guys can see that I have my rice already cooking. Just about done, the brown rice. Okay guys, so here is the fresh spinach, the onions, Parmesan cheese, grated Parmesan cheese that I sauteed with some butter, and then I add the seasoning on there. So I'm gonna carry it into this bowl. So get ready to mix it with the cream cheese, and you want your cream cheese to be soft and at least room temperature. That way it's easy to mix in with the cheese and the spinach. I'm gonna add a little more seasoning, some Cajun seasoning, salt, some black pepper, and some onion powder. Another seasoning that you can also add to this is paprika, if you like, or smoked paprika. I'm not gonna add any. I have paprika, but I'm not gonna add it to it. So what are some of your goals that you have for this year? You guys made any New Year's resolution? I did not. We're just gonna continue doing some of the things that we were doing before last year, but just take it up a notch. So let me know below if you guys made any New Year's resolution, or you just gonna continue what you was doing before. So this is the cream cheese recipe that's gonna go ahead and go in the salmon. Make a little pocket right here at the top. Now we're going to go ahead and add the mixture. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and drizzle a little bit of olive oil on there. And a little bit of brown sugar. Not too much, because I'm still trying to, you know, monitor how much sugar and stuff we're eating. Just a little bit. And there you have it. So this is the stuffed salmon. Okay, so preheat your oven at 400 degrees, and this is gonna take about 8 to 10 minutes to bake, or you can do it on the stove and pan sear it. But I'm gonna go ahead and bake it, and salmon does not take long to cook. So let's go ahead and put it in the oven. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and do the Brussels sprouts. Sometime I roast it, but this time I'm gonna saute it on the stove. My husband used to hate Brussels sprouts until when his wife put it down, honey. When his wife put it down, honey, yes. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. So this is pretty easy to cook. Love Brussels sprouts. It's already washed. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it in half because the kids are gonna eat it as well. So I'm gonna add it in the pan. Cut the stem off, then cut it in half. Okay guys, so here's the Brussels sprouts that I've cut it in half. So I'm gonna add some oil, some olive oil. And then we're gonna go ahead and put it on the stove. Okay, so here are the ingredients that I use when I'm cooking Brussels sprouts. I use extra virgin olive oil. I use red wine vinegar, brown sugar, not all of this, but I use brown sugar, or you can use organic honey. Then I add some fresh garlic, crushed garlic, black pepper, salt, and onion powder. And that's basically it. And it gives it a different flavor. Sometimes you can add chopped onions to it. Sometimes I do that, sometimes I don't. So today I'm not gonna do that. So it's just gonna strictly be Brussels sprouts with the ingredients that I have. I'm gonna put all of the ingredients down below. Make sure you add it to your liking, to your taste. Okay guys, so the Brussels sprouts is finished cooking, the fish is finished cooking, the salmon is finished cooking. So now I'm gonna make a glaze to go on top of the fish, and it's 3 ingredients: brown sugar or honey, fresh squeezed lemon, and some butter. So this is the final look. This is the brown rice with salmon and some Brussels sprouts. And this salmon can be cut in half, okay? So here's the final look. So the little glaze that we made, I'm gonna go ahead and add that to it. And the ingredients is just lemon, fresh squeezed lemon, a little bit of brown sugar, or you can use honey, and some butter, and that is it.